Hi there, Lennox here. I'm going to go over a trade that I made in the British pound New Zealand. Now, this is on the daily chart. I saw the 1, 2, 3 pattern formation on the daily chart, and I was playing off the daily chart, but I used the 4 hour, of course, to enter the trade. So let me just go over what I did. And this trade I entered on Sunday and got out of the trade yesterday on Wednesday. Okay, so there is my number 1 point, and this is my number 2 point, and my number 3 point is here. Okay, so that gave me targets to this area, and I got in just on this bar above the cross and put my stop below the number 3 point. So I'm looking at a good gap there for about 65 pips, but I'm going in with only one lot, so my maximum loss would be about $650 or so. And so what I wanted to do was to just after entry, just wait for the next day to see where the next bar would open and would close, sorry. And if it was above the red 21 EMA, then I would stay in the trade and continue on. So on the following day, the same thing. If this bar closed above the 21 EMA, I would stay in the trade and buy another lot and so on. So each day, so on Monday and then Tuesday, I picked up an additional lot, and the trade continued on. And on Wednesday, it rocketed up within a space of a few minutes, and I took my profits at this point, and it subsequently retraced and then pulled up. Last night went up to my regular recommended target. However, since it had made such a dramatic move, I figured that it would be moving back down. So I'm going to drop down to the 4 hour chart just so you can see what transpired. So okay, I'll put in the 1, 2, 3 here, and there's the number 2 point and our number 3 point. So again, here are the targets for that calculation. So I'm again, once I get into the trade, I'm watching each bar on the daily to see if it closes above the red 21 EMA. Now on the 4 hours, you can see it is doing the same thing. It's not closing below until this one bar. And at this point, again, I'm on the daily chart, so I'm not really concerned with what's going on the 4 hour. However, if I drop down to the 4 hour and saw this, there still is no concern for me because I noticed that it's hugging the line, and didn't really make a huge move down. So the next 4 hours later, you would kind of check to see what the next bar does. And in this case, it closed above the red, and then it continued closing above the 21 EMA, going on up, and then finally made this big move to this point. And this is where I took my profits, and the next bar subsequently dropped back down and stayed sideways until last night, where it made a little move up to the next set of targets, and it is now down. So seeing the 1, 2, 3 again on the daily, that was the key, the golden cross, and looking at MACD with the cross and moving up to the waterline. This was a really nice setup, and the angle of the cross, the EMAs, is very steep, and you can see that the buyers were in charge of this market. It's completely red, green bars going up, and it looked very strong. So hence the reason I took this trade. Okay, thank you.